And that's us good. Hello there. Welcome everyone. Sorry for the slightly delayed after timer start there. With 30 seconds left on the clock, I literally forgot that I hadn't plugged my steering wheel in. You'd think that would be something that would be on my mind, but I was kind of just sat here, just waiting, just chilling, waiting for the stream to start, getting myself prepared, making sure that everything was good in my person for doing the stream, and yeah, completely forgot. What are you gonna do? This is me. You expecting some sort of professionalism? USB connection sound gave it away. Yeah, I guess that would probably do it, Bart. Good to see you, by the way. So, yeah, farming sim. All that said and done, let's get down to it. Actually, before we begin, exciting news. If we are led to be believed, I can't remember where the source came from. It was it SD1? I think it was SD1. Walker posted a message in the Discord couple of days ago, something like that. SnowRunner Phase 13 is coming next week, next Thursday. Is that the 6th? Something like that. Or the 4th. Something. It's a week tomorrow. Whatever that happens to be. The 4th. There we go. The 4th. Thank you, Bart. Now, you see, I should prepare for these announcements. And what do? Absolutely nothing. Keep it raw, everyone. Who needs to practice anything? Goodness me. It's not like we're a professional here and all that. But yeah, so if that is the case, what we will do next week is, instead of Wednesday streaming, I'm going to move it to Thursday so that we can do a launch day stream. So, in that particular case, there won't be any farming sim next week. But we will have a double bill of SnowRunner on the Thursday and then on the Sunday for our usual schedule. And then Wednesday we'll go back to farming sim, and Sunday onwards being SnowRunner again. So today will be the last farming sim for 2 weeks, and Sunday will be the last New Vegas stream for a little while, something like that. I don't know. I'm really enjoying New Vegas, but we will see how that fits into our schedule going forwards. I do want to finish that DLC we started last week, so hopefully might do that on Sunday, and then that might be a good stopping point for the time being. Hey Groot, nice to see ya. Nice to see you nice. So, what are we doing today? Well, like I said last week, guys, it's harvest time. We have several fields all ready and raring to go. As we can see here, 31, 34, and 86. So we have the oats. That's for our cereal production. And over yonder, we have the two wheat fields, I believe it was. Was it wheat? I believe it was wheat, wasn't it? Yeah, 2 wheat fields that we've got. So, all that being good, what's that? Oh, it's a weight, of course. We also have this field here, which is nearly ready. This is the corn, so that's going to be another 1, 2, 3 months yet before the corn's ready. So, we have some stuff. Probably the corn might not get done today. That might be whenever next is. If we do SnowRunner next week, it'll be the week after for farming sim. But we will come back to it because I'm loving this map. I am actually loving this map. Oh yeah, I bought a new tractor. The what is it? The 7R. It was in the sale for like 114,000. So I was like, that is a large tractor with a good amount of horsepower. So I was just like, yoink! Before that went off. Boo. I know, Groot. I know. But yeah. Like I said just before you came into the stream, actually. So SnowRunner is potentially, this is the news that's coming around, is potentially coming out next week for Phase 13. So in that case, we'll do, like I said, a Thursday stream instead of a Wednesday stream, and then we'll go back to Farming Sim the next week. So we will be back either way, whatever happens. Right, let me just get this cord out of the way. In my haste to get things ready, I have cords everywhere. I think I'm good. That's good. Good. Right. Okay. Case would have been better. Well, it came up in the sale, so you know, there is that. So, we need to unfold first. Of course we do. There we go. Right. So we'll do the headland here, and then we'll probably set this guy onto a worker to do enable straw swath. There we go. Fantastic, because we are surprisingly I'm forgiven, am I, Groot? Excellent. But that is fantastic news. I am really pleased for you, because I know that you were incredibly worried. I've been in that kind of unemployed position before, and it's never nice. You know, it's always playing on the back of your mind, like, oh my god, what's going to happen? I'm so everything revolves around money so much these days that it's like, like not having employment is incredibly nerve-wracking at times. So, excellent. Very pleased for you, my man. I hope this job is worked out better than your previous one, because I know I think, was it you were having issues or something, or problems? Like, wasn't things weren't too savoury or something, wasn't it? If I remember correctly. But yeah, hopefully, wishing you all the best. You know. No problem, Groot. I will see you shortly. But yeah, said. What was I saying? What was I going to say? I don't know. My terrible memory at the moment, guys, is being hampered by the fact that just before the stream I have consumed a glass and a half of wine. I opened a bottle a couple of days ago during, was it, I think it was Monday, because I had a long weekend because it was a bank holiday this week. I opened a bottle of delicious red on Monday with the plan to drink some on that day because I was off work, and completely forgot that I'd opened it. Yeah. Par for the course. If something can be forgotten, I will forget it. But that wasn't too bad, you know, because, you know, a bottle of red is usually always better the day after you open it, you know. It's like you can aerate it as much as you want on the day you open it, but it's always better the next day. It's just, I don't know why that is. It just takes some time to oxidize it or something like that. I don't know. I just know that that is the case. Or at least that's the case for me. That's might be different for other people. See, I'm rambling. Which is one thing that you can say for me when I am slightly drunk. Oh my lord. What's going on there? It's like, I'm not going to drop any straw. I'm not going to drop any. And bwah! All the straw suddenly. Wow. But yeah, back to the story. So I opened it on Monday, completely forgot about it. Came to Tuesday, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll have a glass, because if I don't, then I'll be in trouble. Like, you know, I need to drink this wine. I've opened this bottle. It needs drinking. Where's my straw going? Like, seriously, where is my straw? What is going on here? That is so bizarre. But yeah, so I drank a glass yesterday, but obviously that isn't a full bottle. And I came home from work today, and oh my... There's the straw. What on earth? That's bizarre. But yeah, so I saw the bottle sitting on the countertop when I came home from work today, and I was just like, I'm going to have to finish this wine. There is no two ways about it. It needs finishing tonight, otherwise it's going to go bad, and it's going to taste awful, and I'm going to be really annoyed because I spent £7 on it. Yeah, I have to agree, half a day of airing makes the flavour bend black. Yeah, totally. You know, you certainly want it to air for a few hours at the very least, you know, just to get the full flavour. But yeah, so I ended up finishing the bottle of wine this evening before I came on stream, which was a brilliant and a terrible idea at the same time. Brilliant idea because I love me a good red. It is quite possibly my favourite alcoholic beverage when it's a good red, you know. And this was a very nice Californian Cab Sab. Very, very nice indeed. I think it was Californian. Right, let's put this on a worker. There we go. Fantastic. And we'll bring this guy down to the field. But yeah, so... Finished the bottle, but obviously that means that I am slightly drunk right now. Which is not a bad thing, but yeah, it does explain everything. Like, literally everything. Okay, you stop right there and empty. Stop! Stop, you fiend. Oi! Empty yourself into this trailer. That's better. Right. And then... I sound sober. Oh. Yeah, I always sound sober. Well, sometimes. I sometimes sound sober. But, yeah, I am most certainly drunk. The ends of my fingers have lost all of their feeling. You know, that's just how it works for me, I'm afraid to say. Right, okay. Now, we are going to hire something that I have been wanting to try out. And that is the Widespan Vehicle System. Or in other words, this is a harvester. I've been really, really disappointed that so far in Farming Sim we have not had a harvester like this, because I've seen them on YouTube. They're used, I think, primarily in the States. They're kind of like a big thing in the States, but this also has an EU design, I guess. So maybe they're used over here in the EU. I don't know. But, alright, we're going to lease that. And then we need to lease this as well. 3,000. And then combinations, this boy. And we'll lease that as well. Okay. Where are we? Here we are. Look at this. This is the monstrosity. So this is one of these crazy harvesters that now let me see, how do I change the G to there. Change driving direction. There we go. Watch this, guys. Yeah! And now we can drive like this. Isn't that cool? That is cool, right? I'm hoping that with like the possibility of Farming Sim 25 or maybe 26, depends when they're going to release it, but I have a strong sneaking suspicion that the next Farming Sim game is on the horizon, you know? And I hope they actually introduce this type of harvester. Also, that did not hire the header that I wanted. So let's just hire... Was it that one? I think it was that one, wasn't it? Let me just go through this system again. Combinations, this guy. Lynx. There we go. Perfect. So now we can drive it this way. I think I'm going to have to pick this up and move it over here, just so that we can do it. Yeah, I would agree with that, Bart. Just the fact that FS22 is now free on Epic, you know, for this week. It's like, that's a very high-profile game, you know, to be going onto the Epic Store. So, connect that up. Perfect. Now, ideally, we should be using a trailer. Whoa, a trailer for this. Because there is actually a trailer that takes the attachment and everything like that, so that this isn't driving down the road like this kind of thing. This is an insane mod. It's the wide-span vehicle system, and yeah, I have been wanting to try it out ever since it came out. It's actually been updated since the initial release. So now what we do is when we go into harvest mode, we switch it back. It turns around so that it's harvesting this direction. The width part is, it takes the John Deere header, which is this one. So 13.7 meters for regular crops, and it takes the 12-meter corn header. The pack also comes with this trailer, which...
Nice.
Very nice indeed. This trailer has these hooks on it that you see. They fold out and pick up the green harvester tank and fold it up so that you can transport that with a truck. And you can also then attach a header trailer behind that trailer so that you can pull the header as well. And then obviously this vehicle, the vehicle itself, the grey part, it harvests this way, but obviously it will drive the other way. So let's give it up. Uh-oh, grey car coming in. Let's give this a try. Oh my lord. These French drivers are just getting in the way. Come on, I need to cross the road. Come on. Right, let's... so we have to... Oh, wait, no, not that one. I want that one. Got to unfold that section. And then we select this section and B. Lower that down. And then that should allow us to harvest. There we go. Uh-oh. we are going to have to scooch around the beehive. Probably should have gone the other way. Oh well. But yeah, and there you go. Look at that beast. Huh? That is quite the monstrosity. Like I'm saying, I'm really hoping that we get like a vehicle of this ilk in the next farming sim, because this is so cool. Like I said, I've seen these vehicles on YouTube and Facebook and all that kind of stuff, all of the kind of like suggested reels, and they looked so cool, and I was so kind of wanting them to be in farming sim, and now they are. Well, at least this particular modded one is. I wouldn't say it's 100% easy to use just yet, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. That tosses the straw out underneath. Absolutely fantastic. Indeed it will. Yeah, it's a good machine. As you say there, Bart, 10 miles an hour or 10 kilometers an hour and 13-meter header. It's pretty good. Pretty good, you know? I mean, it may even support the bigger header. I don't know. That would have to be a test. But it's certainly doing a very good job here. Our New Holland is filling up with oats over there. To go and empty that in a minute. Kind of wish the corn harvest was a little bit closer, because I would want to try this with the corn as well. I think that would be rather fun to try out, you know? But I think using it for the wheat harvest here is a good enough kind of test run, you know? Yeah, counterclockwise is definitely the more appropriate way to go, especially when you have this many overhangs. Lampposts. Oh, scrape the paintwork. There we go. Mind you, we've made it round. We've made it round. But yeah, I think counterclockwise would definitely be the better way of doing it, for sure. For sure. Going this way does allow me to get right up to the edge, which is quite nice. Right, let's see if we can't... square this off a little bit, and then we can start going backwards and forwards. Got to go and check on the New Holland as well in a minute, just to make sure that it's not too full. There we go. Perfect. Oh, and as if by magic, New Holland now has a full grain tank. So get this lined up. Pop it on a worker, and hop on up to the... There we go. Right, where's the New Holland? There we go. That's actually made some darn good progress. Wow, that's actually made some seriously good progress. I didn't think it'd get that much of the field done before it needed an empty. It's pretty good. Although I am going to have to go and dump this so that I can go back and I'm Unless we get a new trailer. What about a new trailer? That might not be a bad idea. Something nice and sizable. What do we got here? That'd be awesome. The lapwing, but no. Okay, what have we got then? What's this one? That's only for silage kind of products. Huh. Why is that one so much more? 52. 45. That might not be a bad one to go for. Oh, and it's a floor one as well. And can double as a manure spreader. That's actually pretty good. Let's go for that. Right, where's our new tractor? There it is. We can take this down to the field and use this for the wheat. Ah, marvellous. Well, that's the worst possible place to have to empty from. Gosh darn it. There we go. Perfect. That would be good. That would be good, Bart, if it it had localized plates. Yeah, for sure. You know, maybe the next game will. You know, I mean, I'm sure that wouldn't take much to code, right? Pretty sure that wouldn't take much to code. Right. Let's move this guy out of the way. Darn, that's half the trailer full already. Crikey. We're going to have quite a bit of straw to pick up after this as well. Goodness me. Right. Just park this here for now. And then pipe in. Let's turn this around. Off. Perfect. Is that going off at an angle? I think it is. Oh no, wait. Is it? Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely going off at a slight angle there. What a funny looking harvester. Welcome back, Groot. But yeah, this is the what was it called again? The wide span vehicle system. Pretty cool, no? Modular setup with a dedicated hauling trailer. Very nice, you know. Oh, actually, no, it wasn't at an angle at all. Oh, do there. Right, how's this guy doing? Very well so far. Wow. That this little harvester is certainly the harvester that could. Right, we need to get this guy moving because we have a lot of straw to pick up. A lot of straw. Oh no, what? How did I park this like this? Oh, I remember. I threw it out of the way because the harvester. There we go. That's better. I can actually drive through that, can't I? Because I've got the row crop tires on this thing, so don't have to worry too much. Right. Let's start picking up some of this straw. There's a lot to go, and we need to get it up before we can plant these fields again. What will I do with all the straw? Well, I do need some more for TMR. I am running relatively, somewhat low on straw for TMR. I've only got, I think, 95,000 left and a few bales. So I want to save the bales for the actual cow pen. Because I think that's just an easier way of doing that. So yeah, some of this will be used for TMR, and some of it will be, I don't know, maybe sold? I suppose we could always put the, I think I've got the straw accessories building downloaded at the moment, so maybe I could plant that down and put the straw into that. But I do that a lot. I do that a lot with my straw, so maybe I'll try and do something different. I'm not sure. There's not an awful lot of uses for straw, but I'd hate to see it go to waste, you know? But I do get the feeling that after this particular harvest, we might not need straw ever again. It's just, we're going to have a lot of it. Like a ridiculous amount of it. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we fill this trailer several times over. But, certainly see as good for TMR, if nothing else. It's this absolute gigantic mega pile just there. That is ridiculous. The harvester just got really confused there for a moment. I don't know what it thought it was doing. Come on now. Oh, it's slipping the tires. There we go. Now we're good. Coming through, harvester. Oh, actually, that's going to be quite nice because it's 80% full there, so by the time it's got to the top of that row, turned around and started heading back, we will be in a position to empty it again then. The nice thing is we can take all of these oats directly over to the main factory and start preparing to make the cereal. Go, marvelous. What, full already? How the big boy's doing. Actually, I want to make sure that these harvesters are moving 100% of the time, you know, so... Oh, someone completed their task. It'll probably be the big harvester. Oh, no. their task then? Oh, this guy. You have not completed your task. You still have more to do. Get back to work. This guy is probably going to say the same thing, so let me unhire there. Finish this off ourselves. And then get this guy started in the next field. That was incredibly prompt, I must say. Go. Lovely. Da-da-da-da. Oh. I suppose I could also look at maybe biogas plant for the straw. That's another possible use of it. It'd probably have to be a modded one though, because I don't think the standard biogas plants take straw. There. There. The one on Alma does. Yeah, I know certain ones do, Groot. There are a few biogas plants out there that do, whether they're like integrated into maps or just like general mods. I don't think the one that I've currently got does take straw, but it would be a good use for the straw if we can find one that does. Right, let's dump this out. The other harvester is finished by the look of it there. One more wheat field to go. Nicely. Oh, doesn't. Sorry. Doesn't, Groot. Okay. That's just, that's me being terrible at reading. That's what that is. Yeah. I know it's not a common material to be taken in biogas plants, which is to be honest, a little odd. I would have thought straw would have been quite a common common thing to be taken in biogas plants, because I mean agriculture creates so much straw. Like, there are only so many animals that you can feed. If I had more cows, it would be a much more kind of pressing thing. See, I'm doing it again. I'm going clockwise. I should be going anti-clockwise. What am I doing with my life? Right, we're turning around. We're going anti-clockwise for the rest of this. There we go. That's better. Right, now I think I can probably put that on a worker. Yep, that looks good. Okay, let's find our harvester here. Finish this off ourselves. Should be able to get the remains here in one load. Yeah, there are a few crops that have very, very limited usage, isn't there, Groups? As you say, alfalfa, it's just like, well, that's just grass, you know? And, you know, if alfalfa is grass, then you should be able to put it in a BGA. Because BGAs take silage, which is made from grass. So you would think that would be something that should happen. Oh, hey, there's another bit here that we've missed. Okay, pipe out. Let's drop this off. And then we'll set it to finish off the rest of the field. Can't even use it for TMR. Yeah, because it's not grass. It's grass 2.0. It's not the same. The game's like, no! You shall not do that. You are denied. I do actually hope that we get... I mean, I know that the premium expansion has added a whole ton of new crop types. Like now we have carrots and all that kind of stuff. But I do hope that the next version of Farming Sim has even more. You know, it'd be nice to have like field beans and stuff like that, and like alfalfa and that kind of stuff, like some alternative grass types, maybe depending on the map. Like, oh, that going up and over. Like maybe if a map is in a region that grows alfalfa instead of using grass or something, you have alfalfa to harvest, and that can be used in kind of like the way grass would be or something like that. That would be a nice little change of pace, you know? Right. Let's see if I can reverse this in without contacting too many concrete walls. Oop. We're going badly skew-if there. Yeah, that's oh, why does the entrance have to be so small? I suppose it is good practice, though. That's a good dose of oats. Once we get the corn in, we can start doing the cereal. We have the honey ready to go. Right, back to the field. Whoop. Seemingly, I don't like red cars today. And it's not because I can't see them. Sorry guys, very itchy nose all of a sudden. Right. That harvester thinks it's done. You're not done yet. You've still got some left to do. Maybe we should just finish it off ourselves. There we go. No, it's like like corn, oats, and honey. Kind of sounds like Cheerios. You know, I don't know if you have them over there in where you are, Bart. But yeah, we have a cereal over here in the UK called Cheerios, and it's like little hoops of corn, rice, oats, and wheat, like a kind of honey glaze to them. Absolutely gorgeous. I love them. Absolutely love them. I love me some Cheerios. I am such a big child, by the way. Just in case anybody was wondering. I am such a child. I love cereal. It is one of my favourite things. Right. A little bit more going in. That is the oats done. And then we can check on the wheat. See how it's doing. Better health cereals from local bakers. I wish your bakers make cereal. That makes me so jealous. That would be amazing. That would actually be amazing. Our bakers don't do that. We get bread, we get pastries, and we get sweet pastries. That's what our bakers produce. So yeah, that's. This needs to be emptied. Oh, that's heavy. That is so heavy. Right, let's take this down to the factory. We'll unload what we can from the harvester so that it can carry on for a little bit at least. There we go. Wow, that was not a lot at all. Ooh. That is so unbelievably heavy. The acceleration on that is non-existent. Right. Okay. Down to the mill. Get some more flour going. You know, I still have all of that flour from the last lot of wheat and barley that we had, so maybe it's not the best thing to plant. We went for more of a kind of pastry kind of route, then maybe we should invest in some in a bakery or something as a production, just so that we can utilize some of this flour and all the excess sugar that we've got. You are right where I want to be, good sir. Go. Casually hits pedestrians. 10 points! It's not very well aligned there. Well, you see, the problem there, Bart, is that I am now categorically drunk. So I'm committing road crimes. That's what's happening. Go. Right. Let's get wheat production up and running. Wheat flour, perfect. Oh, right. Gonna have another one of these trailers, I would imagine. Maybe not a full one, but certainly a good half of one, if nothing else. Here again, I really should buy this piece of land and put a track in. So would be more useful. Right. Well, that went about 10 yards and then stopped. Wow. Okay. I stopped in the right place. Ah! Perfection. Right. You're still going. You're still going. Right. You need to go over to the factory now. 4,000 litres of oats. It's actually surprising how little is coming off these fields. I was expecting to be having a lot more. Not that I'm complaining. Even you're not that perfect, eh, Groot? Sometimes you've just got to... Oh, you see? Sometimes you've just got to commit insurance frauds. That was a terrible, terrible angle to come at. Go. Oh, wrong way. That way, that way, that way. Straighten it out. Perfect, kind of. Oh, almost. Very close. Go. Right. Something is blocked. That'll be... Oh. That'll be the harvester being blocked by my tractor. Move that out of the way. What even are you doing, Mr. Harvester? You're going slightly crazy there. Right. Let's get the class act out of the way. And then we can get back to the straw, maybe? Oh, nice, Bart. Nice. I can safely say that summer has not yet arrived here in Scotland. So I am jealous because, well, today was nice. We did have a nice afternoon. But apparently we're getting thunderstorms this evening. So, and it's been raining pretty much for the last 2 days solid. So.
Hello there.
Hey, babe. Hi there. How are you doing? Where are we? There we are. Right. Let's get the rest of this straw, or as much of it as possible, picked up. At least doing it this way is quicker than baling it. well, unless we had one of those wide windrow balers. Actually, those would be a good thing to get. Because I think that would be even.
You rock! Woohoo!
Why, thank you. Thank you, babe. No. You are such a sweetheart. I love you so much. Alright. Sorted. Excellent. I think that harvester will be too long now with the rest of that field. We are going to be on the cusp of finishing it, but I do need to get this straw picked up because these fields will need replanting. We're going to do some canola. Is that what I said I was going to do last time? I think it was, yeah. Plant some canola because then we can put that through the mill. Have it make something else for us to start paying off more of the debt that we owe. We owe so much money because we bought that place. I mean, I understand that those places would cost an absolute fortune, but that is quite possibly one of the most expensive production buildings I've ever seen on any map ever. Apart from, you know, biogas plants, which are ludicrously expensive. Just because of what they are. But, yeah. How much is the debt? How much debt do I have left over? 400k. So I'm nearly... I think I borrowed 700. Yeah, I think I borrowed 700. So I'm nearly halfway paid off. You know, I will get it paid off. That is a given. It does make buying new equipment a bit more tricky, you know? Because you're like, well, I could buy this tractor for 100,000, or I could put some more money into debt. Although, as you saw, spoiler alert, I did put that 100,000 into a new tractor. Right. Pick that up. Do a quick spin round. We should be more or less half done with the field, which is good, because we still have 2 more to go. 2 more to go. Oh, yeah. Completed their task. That will be the harvester. Yeah, it's true, Bart. You know, that is true. Like, sometimes, I mean, the good thing is that the debt, the interest that I'm paying on my loan is kind of being offset by the renewable energy things that we have on the farm currently. So, whilst it's not ideal, it's not too bad. It's manageable at the moment. So it would be nice to have that money from the renewables, but if it's taking care of the loan payment or the interest from the loan payment, then that's kind of not a bad thing. Let's pause for a moment with that and check on the harvester. You're not done. but we may have to finish this ourselves. Just because of how oddly the field is shaped. Yeah, we will. There. Perfect. Go, and again I'm going clockwise around a field that has obstacles on the edge. Of course. Right. Drop this in the trailer and then we'll finish off the last bit. Whoop. There we go. Marvellous. This is a very neat machine. Not quite sure how practical it would be in the long term. I think a standard harvester is probably going to be easier to use just because of, you know, the like if I was going to use this harvester anywhere else but right here, I would definitely have to invest in the trailer to transport the auger section, because otherwise it would be an absolute nightmare. Almost managed to get it all. Go, right. It does work rather well for avoiding crop damage, sure, definitely. It's, well, so long as you have a header that is bigger than the wheel span, you know? Because otherwise you're just kind of asking for trouble. But yeah, if I... Nope, nope. Let's just drop that header there for a moment. Put the pipe in. And fold that, and then adjust the wheels. I wonder how fast this thing goes when it's in transport mode like this. Let's just have a little rumble up the road. That's actually a pretty respectable speed. Look at that. I think, whoa, it's kind of slewing to one side because of this giant thing that it's got attached to it. So yeah, if we drop that, for example, no, I suppose what would usually happen is you drive into this sideways, wouldn't you? So let's just dump that and see what the tractor unit itself can do in kind of a straight line. Whoa, what's going on? Something's gone horribly wrong. Just try resetting that. Yeah, something is not feeling right there. Oh, it's trying to drive right. Uh-oh. It's bouncing. Look at that though, 40 kilometers an hour with just the main harvester unit. That's actually pretty good. Although it does seem to want to be taking off. Why is it wanting to do that? Why is it wanting to... It's wanting to just Steer left. It's heading for the lake. It's heading for the lake. It met its fate in a tree. Oh dear. Alright, let's just return those bits. Oh dear. But yeah, interesting mod for sure. We'll have to keep an eye on that just to see how it, because I believe initially it was slightly different, and then Mr. Seeley, yeah, it was Mr. Seeley P that I saw who did the initial review for it, and then he did an update review like a week later because they'd made some changes based on his suggestions, which I thought was actually kind of cool. Yeah, be interested to see how that mod actually develops going forwards, because it could be very fun. Very fun indeed. Oh, I don't know why it got so wobbly. That was definitely not a good reaction, you know? Oh no. Oh no, I've crashed. It's a disaster. You enjoy a tipsy stream every so often. So do I, actually, Bart. I don't often get... I tend not to get drunk, you know. But I certainly get very tipsy at times. And it doesn't take an awful lot. Yeah, it's kind of fun for me too, because things generally go a little bit skew-if sometimes. Because I'm not in complete control of my faculties. Rook, that... Why did you stop? Get out of here. Oh. There we go. Right. Okay, so... we've got to finish with the straw, and then we've got to see if anything needs planting, which it probably will. I think we're going to need to... I think July will be the canola month. Yeah, that's accurate. That is very accurate. Right, we can now park this up, because we can actually drive through this field. So let's do that. Put this back up in here. Perfect. And let's just have a quick look at the calendar. So, canola is next month. Okay, cool. So we don't have to immediately get everything planted. But we do have to pick up the straw from where we need it. There we go. Lovely. Oh, excuse me. So I think we'll do the two top fields in with canola. Yeah. And then save this field for... Sure. What could we put into this field? I don't think we have any other choices until next year. It's either canola, wheat, or barley at this point in time, but we'll wait and maybe do this as a cornfield or a... Yeah, if we do this, actually, if we save this field and do it as a cornfield, and then we take our cornfield and make that an oat field next year, then we'll have flipped our fields and we should have an equal amount of both. That's my brain hoping that that's how the maths works. I have no idea if that's how the math works, but that's what I'm going to go with because I know no better. Right. That means our wheat fields are going to be canola fields, which works quite nicely. Okay. Nearly done with this field. It's kind of annoying I can't put this kind of work onto a worker because this would be the perfect worker work. Hey ho, what you gonna do? Might even just ignore the wheat in the straw in the other fields. I think we're gonna have more than sufficient for the cows, and it's not really worth that much. Is it worth spending all that time? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Because there is a lot of it in those other fields. Could actually, if we move on to the next month, we could get those 2 fields planted today. That would be ideal. We're going to have nearly 200,000 litres here. Certainly enough to be going on with for the time being for TMR. So yeah, I think we're not going to bother with the straw in the other 2 fields. It seems like a little bit of a waste, but I think we've got more than sufficient off just this field. Certainly to see us until the next harvest where we can get more straw. But that is actually a very, very good point. I do wonder what they're going to do with workers, because it's like there's so many mods out there now for workers, like Follow Me and, you know, the crossplay and all that kind of stuff, and the GPS mods and all that kind of stuff that you can get for the game. I do wonder if they're going to incorporate any of that kind of stuff into the next version of the game. It would be very nice to have workers with a little bit more common sense, you know? It's like most of them I don't think have any common sense at all. Right, there we go. Straw away. Here, just so that we're out of the way of that field. Perfect. Okay, so let's just check all the productions are going good. So that's good there. Can't set the cereal off because we don't have any corn yet. Could actually deliver this honey, but do that later. Do that next month. And we really could do with a new planter. No such luck in the shop, sadly. Yeah, it'd be nice to get Porsche one, wasn't it? That would be a great thing to have in the sale. Whether it will happen or not is another matter entirely, but we can hope and pray. Right. Let's go to the next day. Ah. Whoa, actually, loan payment is only 1,300. And we just made 40,000 from renewables, so that's not too bad. Ah, you fiend. You fiend. How very dare. That's something we're going to need as well. We're going to need a corn header for our New Holland tractor. Harvester, I should say. It only takes a 6-meter header. Actually, the Diamat 8, is that the one that's in the sale? Oh. Okay. That's the one that's in the sale. It's not a very big header, but it's in the sale. So we're going to take that whilst we have access to it. Okay, let's... Actually, the grass needs cutting again, so we'll get this guy going with the grass whilst we get going with the planting. These really are in the way. Who put these here? Certainly wasn't me. Yes. It's the invisible person. Right. Go. Perfect. Oh, yes, indeed, Bart. We got... Right, we'll put him on a worker, where he can do his very best at mowing the grass. Right, where's a good tractor? Big boy, there he is. Right. We'll get our machine hooked up, refilled, and we'll start the canola planting. Oh, I parked it the wrong way round. Of course I did. Of course I parked the planter the wrong way round. What am I, organised? That would just have made life incredibly simple, which is not something that I'm known to do. Right, that needs to be set to... Oh, I passed it there. Canola. There we are. Marvellous. I wonder how much I could actually get if I sold this. 61 plus 90, that's 150. How much was that planter that I wanted? 195. It would double the width that we're working with. You know, I think I might go and do that. We'll have to take out a little bit more loan, but I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue, to be honest. And we now have a tractor that can actually pull that machine with ease. So, yeah, let's get ourselves a bigger planter. Seeder. Bigger seeder. Yeah, knew that car was going to do that. Cut me off at the last minute. How very dare. Right, we will unload. There we go. And I'll park this in here. Repair. And repaint. Sell that. Ooh, 159, even better. Right, and then we need... Oops, excuse me, guys. To borrow some more money. Borrow an extra 50,000. I will repay this loan one of these days. But I think paying for equipment is a wise investment, you know, especially if it allows us to do more. Is it worth getting the upgrade? That's an extra... Yeah, go on then, we'll have it. Why not? There we go. Lovely. Slightly bigger capacity is always an appreciated thing. Wow. A kilo of tomato seeds was worth more than a kilo of gold. That's kind of insane, Bart. That's actually kind of insane. Wow. To be honest, though, I suppose if anything is going to be worth more than gold, it's going to be food. Or, you know, the items that come together to make food. Go. Marvellous. Oh, wow. That is some serious seed stats there, Bart. Serious seed stats. Crikey. 99.8% chance to make good tomatoes. I suppose tomatoes are actually big business, you know, considering, like, you know, restaurant trades and pasta and pizza and all that kind of stuff. I suppose they would need good quality seeds, good quality products and all that. There we go. Go around the outside, then we'll let the worker carry on with this field whilst we go and sort out some other duties. It's going to be such a quicker job though with this width of cedar planter, whatever it's called. A drill. A thing that puts crops in ground. Never remember which way around it is. Until I can, and then I feel like an absolute banana, you know? Because I forgot. Generally, Groot, yes. If I have kind of taken care of all the tasks that need to be done in a month, then I will generally skip ahead to the next month. Unless I'm kind of ignoring something for a purpose, you know. But yeah, I will try and get everything done that needs doing each month before I skip ahead. That's how I generally work. I am very methodical when it comes to that. I don't like leaving things undone, you know. Consider that cheating. I suppose in some ways I suppose it could be considered a little bit kind of cheap, maybe. Like, you know, if rather than waiting out the clock. Right, let's put this guy on a walker. I do tend to do it a lot in... 1 second there, guys. Oh, no, that's gone there. I do tend to do it a lot whilst I'm on stream, just because I want to keep things going, you know. When I'm not on stream, I don't tend to skip quite as much, but I still skip. Right. This guy is done. Cool. Well, you're not done because we need to go around the edges. And create another swath from what we've got here. Perfect. Won't go too far over the boundary, but, you know, I will take this grass. Bit here as well, and then we'll just tidy up where he's missed. So this is where I could really use one of those big bale swathers. This would be a very useful place, because having to pick all of this grass up here is going to take a while. But hey ho, so be it, you know? Oh. Back over here, get these little bits. Should also have enough grass here to deal with our cows for quite a considerable amount of time as well. Park up just here, just out of the way. Perfect. Oh, the wall. Okay, so how are our productions doing? Flour is still going. That's spawning, nice. The sugar is spawn that as well. I think we're going to have to take the lorry over and get all of this stuff out. I get the feeling we're going to have quite a lot of product here to be doing. Oh, yep, here we go. So much flour. Oh. And sugar. Yep, I think we'll put this in the warehouse for the time being, because I don't want to sell all of it. At least not immediately. In case we need some for later. Go. Right. Yeah, because if we open up a bakery production or something of that ilk, then we're going to need flour and sugar. Ooh. Stuck in the flour. Can you imagine having to load all of this up by hand, loader? You know, a wheel loader, or, well, it wouldn't be a wheel loader, it would be like a front loader or a what are they called? Darn it! What are those machines called? Yeah, front loader. Or a telehandler. Can't imagine doing that. I've never been able to utilize those machines properly. You know, I just cannot get to grips with them whatsoever. It's like, if it wasn't for like the strength mods, I would be just having a terrible time a lot of the time, dealing with like this many products. I couldn't do it. I literally would not be able to do it. I think I'd drive myself crazy. I know it's like realistic to do it that way. Like, I mean, pushing around pallets of sugar like this is not exactly in any way, shape or form realistic. I do like challenges, Groot, but I like challenges that don't cause me to cry. And my experience with like front loaders and stuff has been that of a terrible time a lot of the time. How many pallets do we have now? 39. Crikey, we're still going. Okay. Might actually be able to get most of this loaded on. One go. Maybe at some point down the line I'll do like a super realistic farming sim series where I don't install lumberjack and I have to use a front loader or a wheel or a telehandler or something like that to manipulate pallets, and you'll be able to watch and laugh at how terrible I am at it. And how much pain and suffering I go through. Should be able to get this all on. Feed. We can. Perfect. Oh, look at that. One pallet off a full load. That is quite amazing. The packing facility. Interesting groups. Yes, send away. Send away. And I will take a look at that when I have some free time over the next couple of days. Packing facility. Does actually sound kind of interesting. Does actually sound kind of interesting. So, who knows? Who knows? This way because someone parked their trailer across the ramp entrance because they're an idiot. Go, lovely. Turn this guy to his home down at the bottom. Swings through there now. Marvellous. Might actually have a few products to sell. Probably not the best time to sell them, but we kind of need money right now. We're dangerously low. Should this guy finished but didn't finish. Great. I love it when they do that. Please have enough fertilizer to finish this field. Please. I really don't want to have to go back just to get a little bit. Oh, interesting, babe. Huh. So you found a secret door. Not a, well, not, I suppose not a secret door, but a... Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay, okay. That is intriguing, babe. Yeah, I do like the end door to the various areas is usually a barred door, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be like literally a few liters off, aren't I? Look at that. Look. Oh. Yep. Be a few liters off. Curse it all. Right. Well, at least the seed and fertilizer is just here. I can go and fill it up. But that's cool, babe, that you were able to actually shoot off the lock. Interesting. Fertilizer. definitely gonna... Well, I say definitely. Should be enough to finish off both of these fields. Certainly hope it is. It's just annoying that there's this tiny little square left that I had to come back for. That's just annoying. Especially considering I've got to turn around in order to get it all. That's very annoying. Okay. Whew, next field. Let's see if we can get this done before the end of today. Around the edge on a worker, and then we will sell whatever products we have. Just see if we can make a little bit of money. Oh, I think I cracked about 7 vertebrae there. Goodness me. Taking that seed bag for a ride there. Mulching. Yeah, mulching. Turning the straw back into stuff. I know it doesn't do nothing, but that's what we're doing. There's bits of straw here that we aren't going to be able to get rid of. We're going to have to come around and get those with the forage wagon at a later date, just so that they aren't cluttering up the works, making the place look untidy. Oh, marvellous. I don't suppose you'd have swaths quite this size ordinarily if you were mulching stuff, but that's what's happening today. Right. On you go, my friend. We will take care of some selling. Some products here. Any more? Probably not. Oh, maybe. Oh, nice. Latest research says forest farming is the way to go in the future. Interesting. So kind of like logging and forestry type things, huh? Sawdust and fancy furniture and all that. Nice. Actually kind of like that idea. You know, I do actually miss doing a lot of the forestry stuff. The Platinum expansion, when it came out, was immensely fun for me. I loved that. Maybe I should do another kind of forestry-based map at some point. quite fun. Man, that great pallet messed me up there. 45,000 plus another 5. So like 57,000 in total. Not bad. Not bad at all, that. That was decent. We do need to keep an eye on this grape production though, because we are... Yeah, we are running out of space for this unpackaged grape juice. And the grape seed. We need to get the... We need to get those grape productions down, but they cost an absolute fortune. Let's have a look, see what... Dessert factory? That could be a good one to go for with all the flour that we've got. Does it take flour? It does. It takes flour, it takes sugar, it takes milk, strawberries. We don't have butter. We have some eggs. That could be an interesting one to do. Once we've got a few more things, I think. But where is that? Right, production. So we need this to produce the oil. I could probably go somewhere like that. 80k for that one. We need this building to do the spinnery stuff. And then we need a tailor shop. We need this to do the premium grape juice. Yes, indeed, the premium grape juice. Oh, look at that. Oh, that would fit in so well. Look at that is a neat little looking production. Look at that. Probably have to buy this bit of land here actually to put that on. That would fit in incredibly well with the surrounding landscape. But yeah, it costs 200,000. Yeah, this grape production pack is ridiculously expensive. I need a lot of money. Oh wow! Wait a minute. Where did all you come from? Push you into the sale point. How dare you escape the selling of products? None shall pass. That's another 13,000. Nice. Okay, well, we are on our way to producing that, but we do have to. I wonder if we can spawn that. Can we spawn it? We have a lot of that. Is that something that will spawn, or is that not something that will spawn? It might not spawn. Maybe in the tanker or something? Ooh, maybe it's in the tanker. In which case we could possibly look at emptying it into a tanker. That sounds more logical. Yeah, I think we might just sell the grapeseed. Can we spawn that? Is that something that will spawn? Hey, it is indeed. Hey, no problem, Groot. Catch you later, alright? Yeah, this, don't imagine this stuff sells for very much, but it could be a little bit extra. Grapeseed, oh, 900. Actually doesn't sell too badly at this time. Grapeseed oil really does sell quite nicely, but I really don't want to put down yet another production. Oh, right, okay. I'll think about that later. Maybe we'll just take out another gigantic loan in order to buy all of these buildings and productions. But I think that's going to be a job for next time. I think we are thereabouts done for today. So, guys, like I said at the start, Sunday we're going to do our last New Vegas stream for the time being. I probably will return to it, like I said, because I'm really enjoying that game, and it is like my first time exploring it, so it's nice to do it on stream. But yeah, we'll try and finish Old World Blues, the DLC that we were doing last week. We'll try and finish that this Sunday, because next week, like I said, Wednesday stream will be on Thursday instead, and we'll be doing SnowRunner on the release day of Phase 13, and then we'll switch to SnowRunner on the Sunday, and we'll bring Farming Sim back in 2 weeks' time, effectively. Today in 2 weeks. So, that's the plan. So until then, guys, thank you very much for joining me. Hope you all enjoyed. I don't know. Let me know what you think on the Discord. I might try and progress this map a little bit, maybe put a couple of years on it between now and next time we play on it, just so that, you know, we've got some more productions going and some more money to play with. But let me know, because if you guys want to see what I'm up to, you guys want to see what I'm up to. So let me know if you don't mind me doing that. But yeah, we'll pick it up in a couple of weeks, and I will see you guys on Sunday. So until then, guys, take care, stay safe. I'll catch you later. Bye for now, everyone.